the national grid and transformers. So we'll start on the left with the power station, and we've got a coal power station in this case, which of course has chemical energy, and that can be transferred into electrical energy. And that electricity that gets made will then pass through what's called a step-up transformer, and that is to increase the potential difference or the voltage to a large amount, which in turn decreases the current. More on that later. The electricity will then go to a system of cables and transformers, and the cables will be known as transmission cables. Then, as it gets nearer to the consumer, the person that's going to use the electricity, so you and I, it has to pass through a step-down transformer, which then decreases the potential difference to a more safe value. In turn, that then increases the current. The reason for decreasing the current and then increasing the current is the national grid, which is the system of all of this, is a very large structure. It might span most of the country. So anything that has a current passing through it will release heat, and that will then lead to energy being wasted. So to make it more efficient, by having a smaller current, that then means less energy is wasted as the electricity passes along the country, and then when it gets nearer your home, we'll then use a step-down transformer to increase the current back to more usable values. So overall, the national grid is a really efficient system to transfer electrical energy from our power station, so the electrical power gets transferred to the national grid and then to the consumer. So let's just think about other topics that are linked to this that are also useful, that may appear in the exam. So the consumer will use 230 volts, the potential difference is 230. However, the system relies on what's called an alternating current, and that means that the electricity is continually changing direction 50 times a second, which then leads to a frequency of 50 hertz. Not to be confused with 230 volts, the potential difference, the frequency 50 hertz.